Hi, Sage. Say hi. I'm not here to clean and wipe and shuffle your little nose. Look at that. Oh my God. Say hi, Sage. Oh, you too, then. Rude ass. Nobody asked you anyway. Trying to cover that. I ain't got no pants. I got no pants. But anyways, I felt compelled to do a reading. Not for no particular reason not known. But I feel like doing a reading, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. As you see my lovely assistant Sage. You probably can't see him. You probably can. Good eyes. But yeah, I just feel like doing a reading. I guess I should probably get into that. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm feeling a delayed energy, a delayed thought, a delayed feeling. Like you know what you want to do, but then there's like this stagnant moment. There's this stopping moment. Like, is this what I truly wanted to do? Or I don't feel like doing it because something happened, or there's an emotion. I'm feeling like this is like held up, like it's held up, but I think it's held up based off of confusion, your own confusion or your own indecisiveness, right? And so it's like I'm like, this is what I want to do, but something, I don't know. It's like you're stopping yourself with your own thoughts, your own ways of thinking. You're like, I wouldn't even say self-sabotaging because it's going to happen. It's just you're delaying it in itself, if that makes sense. So you're delaying what you want to happen. You're delaying what you want to do. You're just delaying yourself. So I wouldn't say this is necessarily self-sabotaging. It's just you are putting stops in front of yourself when you have those little arrows. You know those arrows in video games where if you hit it, you go to get speed across, but you keep putting a banana in front of your face, right? You're like, oh no, I spun out of control. And again, it's not in like a way of like self-sabotaging, but it's in a way of like, let me make a pit stop, should I say. Only lost a tank, like a gallon of gas, 1 gallon of gas after a full tank. Let me go fill it up. So it's like you're doing things that aren't necessary. You already have all the knowledge, you already have all the tools, you already have all the information, you have an understanding of what you want to do, how you want to do it, but it's like you keep stopping yourself. You keep going over your plan, you keep going over the actions you want to take, you keep like, is this what I want to do actually? And you know that that's not what you want to do because you keep coming back to the exact same thing that you want to do or say or feel or speak or break off or anything. So again, stop making pit stops on the way. Because again, it's just delaying the inevitable, right? And this is something that you want. This is something that you've been working towards. This is something that you've been going towards. This is something that you've been wanting to do. But there's this delay here based off of your own mindset of thinking while you're in that process, while you're in that moment, right? It's just that second indecisiveness, that contemplation. It's just like, no, you have all the arrows. It's time to go. So that's why I was like, even before I did it, was just like, no, just get on here and do it. You just have to do it. Even on my wall, I put, there is no reason to be afraid of anything that is not going to kill you. Act now. There's nothing to be afraid of anything that is not going to kill you. That's not going to harm you. That's not going to jeopardize you. That's not going to put you in the wrong state. That's not going to trouble anything that you have to act now. Excuses only satisfy the people making them. And even the people making them, it only satisfies them temporarily, right? So again, make sure that you are not making pit stops. You are not being indecisive. You're not questioning yourself if you deserve this or if this is what should be happening. It's just a matter of don't delay something that shouldn't be delayed, right? Don't overthink something that's already thought out. You already made the plan for it. You already started putting action for it. You already started gathering information for it, research. And now you're overthinking what you already thought out, what's planned, what's set up and structured. Again, that's just delaying the inevitable. So I guess that, because I have to get that out before I even pick the card. It was just stop delaying the inevitable, right? If you want to do something, if you want to speak on something, if you want to wear something, if you have to stop delaying the inevitable, because it's going to happen regardless. And it's either going to happen in a way that you want it to because you were controlling that aspect, you have the right mentality for it, you have the right understanding for it and everything, because you're like, yeah, I'm ready. Or it's going to become with lackluster because of all the delays, all the pit stops. It's going to come with confusion because you're like, oh, maybe, indecisiveness. So allow that to just flow through you. Allow that to be your center for a moment. It's just allowing things to flow, allowing things to release and happen for you, and stop stopping them and putting your own expectations or thoughts into it. But I'm not feeling this one. Actually, I am. I'm feeling a few. So we'll do a few of them. I'll do a few of them. Just to get the information. Just to get what's happening, what's going on. Why are we feeling this way? Why are we thinking this way? Why are we... There we go. Why are we feeling or thinking this way, okay? So we're just going to get some information and see what we can gather, see what we can pick up. I'm not wearing pants, so hold on. Hold on. You know, you gotta work your way around those things. Do I have them bottoms yet? But not bottoms, okay? Not bikini bottoms, okay? No, technically, but okay, I just need to hydrate before I got started. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with our energy today. Why are we feeling this spirit? What's going? Okay, thought I seen a car flipped over. Can't have that. All right, Spirit, what's going on with our energy today? What's happening, Spirit, with our energy today? What's going on? What should we be looking out for or paying attention to? I'm getting that it's all jumbled. It's not shuffling right, which means you maybe not feel like you're doing things right. And so again, you're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, you're over-contemplating, you're like worrying, you're stressing. It's just like you're adding on these extras instead of just allowing yourself to do what you want to do, speaking how you want to speak, allowing. It's just like this, it's this halt, this hesitation, you know, like I said. Look at that, right at the bottom of the deck. Excuses only satisfy the people making them. You're quite stagnant. And it's, again, not stagnant in a way, because like I said, you're moving. Like you're moving forward. It's stagnant in the way that you're thinking, and or the way that you're feeling. So like you're not taking acknowledgement of the progress that you made, or the progress that you are making, or your new thought patterns or new habits, or you're being stagnant in the way that you feel like, oh, this is happening. I'm getting a lot more connections that are actually positive, that are actually what I wanted, but you keep reverting back to other ways and other people, should I say, are not setting strong boundaries, or it's just something that you're doing where you're moving forward, and again you're continue to make continuous pit stops that are not necessary. Your card is up to date. Sorry, your car's up to date. You got all the tags. It's not so much a new car because you've been driving it, but it is everything. No lights are on in the car. It's good. It smells good. You just cleaned it. Like you ready for a long distance journey, but it's stagnant. Right now you are on the road and you can be like, maybe I should stop here. And you got enough snacks in the car, and you packed a cooler, you packed a blanket, you know, you got your extra spirit. Like you are prepared, but there's something that's like, maybe, stop being so distracted. Okay, and now is not the time to be distracted. Now is not the time to waver. Now is not the time to want to like, let's switch up plans. You have it set in your mind. It's time to actually stick to it, and stick to it in that self. So Spirit, what is, again, what's going on with that energy? It's like, I don't even need the cards right now to be giving this reading, but it's being given. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So Again, excuses only satisfy the people making them. Yes, we understand. Yes, we know. And again, we don't want to make excuses. We don't. I'm going to push it off another year. I'm going to push it off another month. Or maybe I should do this. I talked to this person. They said they did it this way. Or they did it this way. I'm seeing this person. They did it this way. Or, you know, I want to do it like this. And I don't have it. I don't. I just keep hearing, I don't. Or it's too late. Or it's like you see yourself on the road, but you're not acknowledging that you're driving. If that makes sense. It's just a lot of stagnation is happening. And you're powerful, okay? I am gorgeous, sexy, pretty, and fine. It's time to shine. Again, you keep making pit stops. You keep second guessing, keep overthinking. It is your time. It is time to fucking move. It is time to be seen. It is time to be heard. It is time to be recognized. And it's time to be acknowledged. It is time. It's time to be grateful. It is time to be encouraged. You know, it's all of these things because you are gorgeous. You are sexy. You are pretty. You are fine. You are all these things. So it's a matter of recognizing that it is your time to shine. It's stop making, maybe I should do this, or maybe I should wait a little longer, or stop making excuses. Stop causing yourself to be stagnant in the energy that is moving you forward. Your car is still going, but you're driving like you're on E. Like I said, everything is set up. Everything is ready for you right now. It is just a matter of, are you continuously pushing yourself there and allowing yourself to have it, essentially, right? This is what you want. What do you actually, are you ready to have it? Are you ready to receive it? Okay? So recognize that it's your time to shine. It's your time to be. It's your time to revel in the fact that you deserve that. Okay? It's time to put yourself out there, is what Spirit is saying. Okay? These cards are stiff as fuck. Let's not do that now. All right. Too many. Spirit, what is happening? What is happening, Spirit? What's happening, Spirit? Be okay with not knowing. Yes. I don't know, Spirit, teach and lead me. So if the thing that's keeping you stagnant or stopping you is like, okay, I got my car packed, everything's full, everything's good to go, no lights are on, but I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where this will lead me. I don't know where the plans that I've been making in place. I don't know where the new habits are going to lead me. I don't know where the new mindset is going to be. Okay with not knowing. Just be ready to expect things to happen for your good, right? So recognize that if Spirit is saying you're making excuses, you're becoming stagnant, right? You are gorgeous. You are sexy. You are pretty. You are fine. And not just like externally, but yes, externally. But this is something that you've been radiating internally. And at some moments in time, you didn't recognize it. So when people spoke to you about it or said things, you just like, oh, no, not me. Or I can't wait for this to happen for you. Like, me, I don't think so. I'm not like this or this. Or when people like say that they see you in your light, which is what is emanating from you being those things, sometimes you don't recognize it, or you don't receive it, or you don't acknowledge it, or things of that sort. But Spirit is saying it's time. That stagnant energy causes you to be stale, dull. Like, no. First we were getting our ingredients together, then we put it in the pot, now it's simmering, now we cooking, baby. But you keep taking that shit off the eye. You keep lifting up the lid and not allowing it to cook. Okay? Be okay with not knowing. Be okay with not knowing. And if you need some help, say, I don't know, Spirit, teach and lead me. Right? Teach and lead me. I'm putting my faith and trust in you. I'm surrendering to the divine. But what I want is like me. What I want is I want to be a reader. I want to be a tarot reader. I want to be able to provide my community with answers and understanding and help them in that and progress in those ways. I also want to be able to decipher dreams. So things of that sort. I know what I want. I started setting down a plan. I'm going to do this Monday, this Tuesday, this day. I got to start going outside more, what you have. So certain things of that sort, right? I don't know the outcome of me doing this, but I know currently in the present right now, it feels amazing. It feels phenomenal. Feels like I'm on the right track. I'm knowing I'm on the right track because I'm strengthening my intuition and my knowledge and understanding of that. But it's also with understanding, like, I don't know what's happening, but I do know what I do know. Okay? So if you don't know, that's okay. But know what you do know and be comfortable in that. Be safe and secure in that. Okay? And if you don't know, that's what your guides are for. That's what they're there for. To help you. Okay? What else we got? Spirit coming in for, I feel like that card is flipped over, or am I tripping? I am tripping. Some of these I started writing on the wrong side, and that's what it is. Okay, I feel it at the bottom. I am powerful. Yes, I am powerful right now and always. In always. I did that wrong. Powerful now and always in always. Okay? So that means that, yes, like I said, when you are present in this moment, you're recognizing the plans and the things. You don't know how it's going to work out, but you know right now that I feel powerful. I feel strong. I feel sure. I feel secure. I feel confident. I feel gorgeous, sexy, pretty, and fine. I feel like I'm ready to go out there. I feel like I'm hitting the road. I got the windows down. I'm playing my favorite playlist. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm just on the path and I'm feeling so strong. Like I can accomplish anything. I can manifest anything. I can give and receive anything. I can speak on anything. I can listen. And I'm prepared for that. I'm strengthening myself and all those around me by becoming more centered and grateful in recognizing the power that I have. Right? Because sometimes I was told we have power in this and that. But do we recognize it? Right? It's kind of like in scary movies. To get rid of the demon, you have to know the demon's name. To tap into your power, you have to recognize that you have power. You have to understand that you have power. That you have the capability and the strength to do these things. To speak it as it is, which it is. I did open the door. To speak it as it is. Right? Praise yourself in advance. Praise the accomplishments in advance. Okay? What else do we have, Spirit? What else do we have, Spirit? I'm hating the way these cards are shuffling today, but we are going to deal with it. Okay. We have, I will feel my emotions and gather a deep understanding of them. Yes. So again, not allowing your emotions to lead you. Like I said in the beginning, I was feeling like this hot. I'm feeling this way. I'm just allowing yourself to feel your emotions. I'm feeling angry, right? That's what my body is feeling. I'm going to gather, why am I feeling angry? Why am I feeling sad? Why am I feeling disappointed? Why am I feeling shameful? Why am I feeling in this way? Why am I feeling doubt? Why am I feeling anxiety? Why am I feeling all of these emotions, right? It says, I will feel my emotions. So say, I feel sad, right? And so with that, you're going to gather a deeper understanding of them. So that way you're not staying in that feeling and allowing it to dictate how you make moves. This is saying add balance to your life. Add logic, right, to the feeling. And I like use this example because it's the easiest example. Being around people that love you, that care about you, that actually truly care about you, not just saying it, that actually show up for you, that are present and they want to care about you and love on you and admire and things of that stuff. Just people that just utmost love, right? You can be around those people and feel alone, right? Or feel lonely. That is not the truth of the situation, right? So the logic of the situation is I'm not actually alone. Right? And I mean, these are people that are actually have been dependable. They have showed up. They have cared for you. You have cared for them. It's a reciprocation of energy. Okay? Not them fake people. So we know the logic. You're not truly alone. Right? You have them around you. And even if they're not around, you have your ancestors, your guides, you know, things of that sort. But you're not alone. But you're feeling lonely. This is out of balance. Why am I feeling lonely right now? Do I feel lonely because I'm not able to speak the way I want to speak? I'm not able to express myself. I'm not able. You have to recognize this is the facts. I'm surrounded by people that are ready to listen to me and hear me, not just give advice, but actually hear me and see me. I'm surrounded by people that love me, that want the best for me, that care about me, right? That have my utmost respect and vice versa. But I'm feeling lonely right now, like there's no one around. That is what this card is telling you. So all that, the ciphering back and forth, all those pit stops, all those lifting up the lid, you have to recognize that you are powerful right now, right? And you are becoming more aware. Your body and your spirit is becoming more aware of that. So you need to recognize that your emotions are also going to be sensitive, hypersensitive, hyper aware, right? So taking that acknowledgement. Because when you allow your feelings to control you, that's when you start making excuses. Because feelings engulf the body. You can feel it. It starts to take you over, you know, and mentally you're like, this is what it is, but your body's not feeling that. So allow that to not allow you to put you into excuses. Because again, this is inevitable. So either it's going to be delayed, right? Or you're just going to be like, okay, I'm going to continue on. Do not give up. It says, my dreams provide me with answers. Allow true freedom of the mind. Okay? So this is, again, pay attention to your dreams. And if you're like, I don't remember my dreams, that's fine. I have to breathe like that because my back hurt. That is perfectly fine if you don't remember your dreams. What I want you to start doing with your dreams, because they do provide you with answers and understanding. If you don't remember your dreams, think about how you felt when you woke up. Were you tired? Were you rested? Were you confused? Were you grateful? What is the emotion that you were feeling when you woke up, right? You're probably like, where does this lead? Depending on what your emotion is you're feeling as soon as you wake up, that is something that you want to focus on and think about. If you wake up and you're already worried about things like, oh, I got to do this today, I got to do this today, then on your mind, in your dream, it most likely would have been about focus, right? If I'm waking up and I'm having this feeling of urgency, of having to do stuff, this is a moment of me taking a step back and prioritizing what I actually need to do. If I woke up tired and drained, then that means that something or someone in my life is harboring my energy, taking up my time, taking up my energy, and I need to redirect and I need to focus it. And if I'm waking up grateful, that means I'm seeing aspirations for my life. I'm seeing good and benefits for my life no matter what the circumstances look like. I am waking up angry. I'm just waking up pissed. Why did I wake up on the wrong side of the bed? That means that there is something inside of me that I need to work on healing, that I need to work on taking it. So again, if you don't remember your dreams, remember the feeling when you woke up. How did you feel? Write that down. I woke up like this. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not understanding. Ask spirit. Right? Because again, you want to continue to go on this path, but you don't want your emotions to be something that's blocking you, that's hindering you, that's stifling you and making you stagnant, that's putting up roadblocks or things of that sort. So remember that your dreams provide you with answers, right? And that is the truth. It says allows true freedom of the mind, because that's the truth. Dreams allow that freedom of the mind, when versus out here we're trying to take a look at it, versus in there just like, this is what it is. Okay? So be mindful of that. Be cautious of that. Be aware of that. Recognize my dreams provide me with answers. And they can also even be talking about, because I make the card, so. But your dreams can also be talking about things that you daydream about or fantasize about as well. So something that you always dream about, I can do this. I can see myself doing that. I can see myself having that. I can, yeah. And you just literally warp and you zone out. That is also something providing you with an answer. Where did you zone out at? Where are you always daydreaming at? What are you always daydreaming about? What are you fantasizing about? So those are things that provide you with answers, because that allows freedom of the mind. of you to think of the craziest things. I could ride a rabbit if I really wanted to. I can hop on a rabbit's back and ride it. Because they get pretty big and they're pretty strong. Like their legs are strong. Right? That's like a dream. But it also allows us to tap into our inner child. We all wanted to, not saying we all, just using a blanket statement for the falsities of the, not falsities, just using a blanket statement of the blanket. Okay? I wanted to be a princess. Whereas Leah didn't, but that's why I said a blanket statement. I wanted to be a princess. How are we gonna be a princess? Everybody a princess? Doesn't even work in society. But we all imagined it, we all dreamed it, we all felt it, we all seen the castle we wanted, the dream. You know, that is your dream providing you answers. Right? Recognizing that I'm powerful enough to come up with this in my mind and see it and visualize it. I can even smell it. I can sense it. I'm powerful. I can create this. I don't want to make excuses anymore. No more pit stops. Eat the goddamn snacks we got in the car. Let's go. It's my time to shine. It's my time to be seen and heard. No more taking a back seat in my life. Right? Be okay with the not knowing where you're going. I don't know how it's going to work out. That's okay. Because it's going to work out for your good, for your highest regard. And that is what matters. Okay? So taking all of that information in. Allow your dreams to come in. Allow that to lead you in your life in some sort of way, in some sort of aspect, okay? And recognizing that. Look, I am that I am at the bottom of the deck. Time to self-reflect. Or hermit. Time to self-reflect. Again, just going inside of self. Recognizing who you are, acknowledging it, and loving on yourself and being prepared for that. That is what it is saying. Your dreams provide for you. Yeah, there's a lot of feeling stuck. Them cards ain't never feeling stuck, feeling stiff, feeling stifled. Okay, let's get into this. Let's see if we can get some advice, some words of encouragement. Look at that. New direction needed. You need an orgasm. Okay, which means hello. Which means that, you know, you need to experience something new. You need to experience something different, but you also need a relief. You need to experience something that is orgasmic. You need to experience that joy. You need to experience that love, but you also need a new direction. You need to release that. So let's see what words of advice or encouragement do we have, Spirit. Let's take a look. What do we have? Let's go ahead and stop. I'm going to pull from the bottom. Buck the system. So stop trying to do things. This is how they did it. Again, this is how they did it. This is how it's not going to work for you. You are not normal. You are not average. That is not what you are. You need to buck this system. It's not working this way. I'm going to have to do it this way because this is how they... No. You know of a different way, which is also why we got my dreams provide me with answers. Is because Spirit is trying to let you know, I need you to just keep going and doing what you're doing because you're going to change the game. You are going to make a difference, and that is all that matters. You cannot focus on anyone else at this point in time. We need fact checked. So if you have a plan and the system in chase, fact check that and make sure that it's going to work for you. Not just picking something up, make sure that it's going to work for you and your benefit. Fact check yourself, fact check other people that may try to come with you, and fact check again the feelings and your emotions. Make sure that you're not leading and creating a plan just based off of your own emotions and things of that creation, right? It has to have logic with it. Am I actually alone? Do I not truly have support? Do I not truly have anyone? Or am I just feeling lonely right now because I'm not able to be truly expressive and experience life in the way that I want to? So it's making me feel secluded and by myself. And that's just not actuality. So make sure that we're fact checking everything within ourselves. And that also leads to the Hermit card that we had beforehand as well. Let's see what else, other advice do we have, Spirit? Any other advice or words of encouragement, Spirit, moving forward? Any other words of advice or Spirit moving? Words of advice, Spirit moving forward. Let's take a look. Oh, geez. We have, there's a secret. So there's some information coming to you. There's a secret that is hidden, but it will be revealed. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to let our ancestors worry about that because that's not our business, okay? Until it becomes our business, okay? We have daddy issues. So that can also be a reason why we are feeling like this hesitation, why we're feeling some confusion, why we keep stopping ourselves or making pit stops in our life because we're like, I got everything ready. I know exactly what I want to do. I know how I want to do it. And that's just a part of it all. Yes. So take that in. Am I leading my life based off of my past trauma? Am I listening to my inner child? Am I ready to hear them actually? Or am I just saying I'm healing that and I'm acknowledging that I have pain, but I'm not taking the processing steps to actually do that for myself? So recognize again, which also leads also to the fact check in our emotions. Are we leading our life based off of emotions and not balancing what we're feeling with what's actually going on and how to make it work for us? Okay? We have your kidneys hate you, hydrate now. So taking more intentional thought with your body. What am I consuming? How often am I consuming? Am I drinking water? Am I caring about myself? Am I ready to actually think about me? I want others to think about me. I want to be in the forefront. If I'm gorgeous, sexy, pretty, and fine, and it's my time to shine, I want to make sure that what they see is radiating in a light that is hydrated, that it has a reservoir that can go deeper into self in a sense of self, right? So if you haven't been drinking your water as much as you want to, you haven't been eating as many fruits, you just make sure I know what my worth is, but am I treating my body like it knows its worth as well? Because our body is the last thing that holds on to trauma, right? We're 85% water. Water holds memory. And if that is the truth and we have been dealing with issues that have been hurting or detrimental to us, our body holds into that. Mentally, we may not be there. Every now and again, we can get triggered, which pulls us back mentally. Spiritually, that's always working on cleansing out itself. But our body holds on to that. So are we actually hydrating ourselves enough to heal those wounds, to actually have a fertile ground to plant new seeds, right? Because if we don't have a fertile ground, it means that we haven't been watering it, we haven't been tilling the soil, and that's what we need to make sure of, okay? We got put a spell on you. And the best way to know that a spell is put on you is if you actually are in tune with your body and yourself and your emotions. So again, hydrate, meditate, journal, pay attention to your dreams. Don't get overly cautious. Don't get overly paranoid. Just pay attention to your dreams. If you don't dream, pay attention to how you feel when you wake up from that dream. So that way you can gather that emotion and recognize what was happening last night, okay? Put a spell on you, which also goes with there's a secret. Again, Spirit is saying do not worry about that right now. Spirit is saying do not worry about that right now. Don't get sucked up into that right now because it is not affecting us at all. It is affecting them because now we are recognizing our power and we're actually using our power. So it's actually affecting them more than it's going to affect us. And that's the true secret, is that somebody out there is getting a little nervous, getting a little scared, and they're trying to really bet that we're going to have that hesitation again where we self-sabotage. But we're not going to do that because baby, tabula rasa. Okay, that is literally living your life anew. It's a new start. It's a new beginning. Spirit is saying your time is now. This is a new creation. This is a new start. Tomorrow is the 11th, and that is apparently the luckiest day of the year. Like for manifestations, for powers, for learning, for growing, it's all of that. So take that into account. Take that into realization and realize that this is a new start. This is a new beginning. I'm on the road. I'm in my car. Everything is set up and ready to go. I'm ready for the new experience. I'm ready for that growth, okay? Anything else, Spirit, before we close out this deck that you would like to speak on? Any other words, Spirit, before I close out? Any other words, Spirit, before I close out the deck? Any other words before I close out the deck, Spirit? Any other words before I close out the deck? I'm going to pull this too. Yeah, thank you. One more. I'll take it. All right. So these two cards go together. These three cards. I could not speak. Okay? So that's just Sage. Ignore him. Same as I do. We have trouble up ahead. And again, Spirit is saying, do not worry about this because this is not our trouble. This is not our issue unless we make it our issue. But we're not going to make it our issue. There is a secret, and again, it's going to come out, and it's going to be their issue. It's going to be their problem because they decide to try to put a spell on you, and baby, that's not going to work. I'm sorry. That seed you tried to plant is not going to work, okay? So we have to take a realization that it is the truth, and we need shadow work, which is where It Takes Two comes in. So what did I just say? When you're feeling these type of emotions and our body holds on to that trauma, listen to your inner child, right? And not just your inner child, but your inner teenager as well. Listen to them because that is also your shadow work. In times that you were neglected, in times that you were not seen, in times that you were not heard, in times when your emotions were dismissed, in times when you felt like your body was not yours because it was the church's, or it was your boyfriend's or girlfriend's, or it was whomever's, or it was, just allow yourself to realize that I need to do shadow work. Your shadow is always with you. Your shadow is probably your best friend. And it sounds crazy because your shadow knows you better than you know yourself. Right? Because that's your subconscious. That's the things that get stored and they just stay in the file cabinet. So allow yourself to start opening through, start searching that, because it takes two. It takes more than just, I'm out here, I'm glowing. It's going to take you recognizing that, right? And I have a card in my other deck that says, protect your light by diving into your shadow. And that means that I cannot know myself. I cannot know my power, my energy, if I also don't know things that cause my triggers, that cause my pain, that cause me to act out in a way out of daddy issues, that causes me to act out in a way of being stagnant and or making excuses. Okay? We have, yeah, this is right. Give a little, get a little. So it's time. It's like I said, it's time for your blessings. It's time. You've been given a little. And now it's time to get a little. But now you realize I can give a whole lot more. I'm not in a scarcity mindset anymore. I'm not worried about whether this person receives me or not anymore. I'm not worried about bullshit anymore. I'm worried about just giving everything. So that way I can get anything and everything, right? I'm giving my time, my energy to meditating more, to journaling more, to being with my ancestors more, to spending time with people that I need. And now I'm actually getting that in return. Right? And this is a realization that we have relocation and final verdict. Choose wisely. So this is letting me know that you may be thinking about moving houses. Sorry, you can't see. Relocation and final verdict. Choose wisely. So you may be thinking about moving houses. You may be thinking about moving out of state. You may be thinking about moving out of a situation, out of a job. But right now, Spirit is saying this is your final verdict. Are you going to allow these excuses to keep you stagnant and you're not moving at all? Right? Are you going to listen to your dreams? Are you going to recognize that you are powerful right now and you always are? And are you going to realize that you are okay with not knowing what's going to happen when you actually choose this decision that's led by intuition? Either way, maybe like I said in the beginning of this reading, where you are going is inevitable. So are you going to delay it with your excuses, with your questioning, with your indecisiveness, with your doubt, or with your fear? Are you going to choose it and recognize I'm powerful? It's my time to shine. It's my time to be seen. My intuition, baby, is clean out, it's strong, and it's moving. And everybody else better move the fuck out the way if they're not encouraging me. Okay? So Spirit is saying it's time for a change. It's time for a new direction. It's time for a new opening. And it's time for that to be the reality of the situation. Okay? So, with that information and that message, take this. Take it. And say every day, I am the shit. Okay? I am the shit. And I recognize that. Something I also want you to say that I'm going to pull up real quick from my affirmations book. Where are you at, baby? Where are you at? Hold on. Back it up. Thank you. My confidence is solid as stone, and I take positive action to manifest my dreams. I'm going to say it again. My confidence is solid as stone, and I take positive action to manifest my dreams. Right? Stone is set. We're good. We're good as gold. There you go. You are the shit. You are the shit. And there ain't nothing else about that. You are the shit. You got this. So that is the message. Again, recognize. And I just say it every day. I'm the shit, or say what I just gave you. Just recognize that that is the truth. Okay? Actually, I highly just want to read this whole page with this. Take that into realization. That was a visual from Sage. So just recognize that. The whole reading was to let you know you're the shit. Choose yourself. That's the wisest decision. I'm going to tell you that now. If you don't know what you want to do, if you don't know where you're going, choose your fucking self. That's it. That's the bottom line. Be selfish with yourself, because people are not going to be selfish with you. Okay? I love you all. This full reading will be on my YouTube. So if you want to see the beginning cards and message, it'll be on there. But I love you so much. I care about you, but I want you to love and care about yourself a whole lot more. Okay? I love you. Peace out.